of our top stories that we are following on the channel, and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has written a letter to the Prime Minister seeking cancellation of all national level entrance exams, including NEET. In the letter, the Chief Minister stated that the reasons for cancelling Class 12 exams are equally applicable for the entrance exam. Now, the AIDMK is also on board with regarding to this, and they have also sent similar letters to the Prime Minister. However, a war of words has broken out in Tamil Nadu about this because the BJP is opposed to this. They are calling this a politically motivated move. In fact, terming the demand by the ruling party like this, the BJP said that their actions will confuse the students who are preparing for entrance exams. Listen into some reactions we have on this story.
To conduct a big board exam, so many lakhs of students appearing for so many subjects at different places, at huge number of people, is totally different from conducting a NEET examination in for 3 hours, that too with a small quantity, or rather, comparatively it is a small quantity. So we need to produce good quality doctors. That is our main aim. So even this, the government may consider. I am not very sure in whether they will increase the number of centers or number of districts. That we have to wait.
Let's also listen in to what an aspiring law student has to say about this entire row.
The board examinations was a much more simpler process. Or much more simpler thing to cancel compared to the national level exams, since the end goal of the board exams is basically for you to get into a good college. But national level exams is highly specific, if I may say so, and it needs to be done on merit basis. And what are the possible alternatives that we have if we happen to, or even if we consider to cancel the national level exams? Unless and until we have answers to these questions, I think the best call for us would be for the postponement of these exams.
Let me go across to my colleague Mugilan for more on this. Mugilan, we've heard that there are two opposing sides to the story as far as political parties are concerned in Tamil Nadu. But the people who are stuck in between actually are the students. You know, whether or not the entrance exams are actually going to be held or not, this is, of course, a call that probably the center has to take. But the war of words and the wrangling which we can see between the political parties, of course, puts the students also in a state of confusion.
We are seeing a repeat of 2020 once again, because this year also we are seeing, including the ruling government, have written to the central government asking them to scrap all the national level entrance exam, as the state governments have cancelled the 12th board exams. We saw first the Chief Minister writing to the Prime Minister stating all the reasons that have been given to cancel the 12th exams, equally applicable to holding the national level entrance exams also, which is including NEET. So the international level exams should be cancelled. And then we saw the AIDMK writing to the Prime Minister on the same demand, and then we saw a whole lot of all political parties joining the bandwagon. But still, BJP have raised apprehension. They are blaming the ruling DMK and stating that this is a politically motivated move, and the DMK should not try to confuse the students who are preparing for the national level entrance exams. So now this has turned into a war of words between DMK and BJP, where BJP accuses DMK of using this entrance exams issue for political gains, but DMK states that they got nothing to do on politics in this issue. It is the concern for the students. If a student's gonna get affected, they're gonna risk their health by going and appearing for the 12th exam, and the same risk still remains the same if they go for the national level entrance exams also. So that is the stand that has been taken by the ruling DMK government here. We have to wait and watch how the government is gonna handle this entire situation, because now the government have constituted several teams to come up with a modality of awarding marks to the 12th standard students. So we have to wait and watch how the government will be awarding marks to the 12 students, and how whether they will be going ahead with the conducting of national level exams, or they will be mounting pressure on the central government to cancel the national level entrance exams.
Right. In fact, this is a very emotive issue. In Tamil Nadu, we have seen there's been, of course, a lot of row and sensitivity around the NEET exams. But this time around, of course, it's a very entirely different picture altogether. There are concerns due to the pandemic, and the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, they're pushing for scrapping of all national level entrance exams, including NEET. But he's met with a bit of an opposition there from the BJP. We'll, of course, have to wait and see whether any reaction comes in from the centre on this. Mugilan, thank you so much for joining us with those details.